Good morning. My name is Takeisha Clairmont. I left Trinidad and Tobago on the 28th of January to go to the BVI to visit my brother, who I haven't seen in 6 years. First time in my life I ever traveled. My flight back to Trinidad was on the 24th of March. Lo and behold, TNT closed its borders. I tried my endeavor best to get back home, but at that time other countries was closing their borders. That is how I got stuck. I'm over here going in 8 months now. I lost a baby over here. I have a partial DVT, which is a clot vein. I'm a diabetic. I'm not working. I did not come here to work. First time in my life I've traveled. I am just out here. All I'm asking for is to come back home. I have outreached to the Minister of National Security. I have right exemption back in April. I have had attorney's right exemption for me. I had attorney Package Ramdad also write letters to me, also brought up my story in Parliament. Twice I tried to kill myself out here. I'm going through postmortem depression. I'm depressed. I don't eat. I don't eat properly. Every time I eat, I go to eat, I just study if my kids back home is eating. Back in April, they keep airing my story. Every time they air my story, people had the worst thing to say about stranded nationals out here. Right now, I am in the BVI. I came out of quarantine in Barbados yesterday. I have 3 COVID-19 tests, all prove that negative. I outreach to the Ministry of National Security, Berlin. I have right exemption. It take me 3 weeks back for me to get the exemption. I have outreach on numerous occasions for state quarantine. It took my story to be aired on the papers right through for me to for them to contact me to say they will provide state quarantine. I have reached to them asking them for me to get on the flight to call. They said 6 days before they respond, and the first email was, you'll be accommodated on the flight. No information, nothing. I keep outreaching to them. Last night around 12 a.m. I got the email stating that I will be on the flight and when is the flight number. I've been calling Carl since yesterday and today because I have 24 hours to make the payment to Carl to be on that flight tomorrow. I am desperate. I need to be back home with my kids. My husband have to leave his job to look after my kids. This thing is so unbelievable. I would like the people of Trinidad and Tobago know, and I would like the Prime Minister to know, and I would like Mr. Stuart Young to know, if they really know what people have to go through out here. If they only know what they're doing to people's mind and people's heart. They're damaging people's mind and heart because some people out there don't know where's the next meal. People don't know. People back in Trinidad, when they aired my story on CNC3 and on The Guardian, I watched the comments on social media. They call us UNC Troll. This is not about UNC and PNM because, mind you, I am from Laventille and my MP is supposed to be Stuart Young. I vote for PNM back then. My whole family vote for PNM. It's not about politics, it's not about race. Why are they trying to divide us? I'm in a WhatsApp group with stranded nationals. And every day, everybody keep fighting for one another to get back home. Strangers all over the world has outreached to us to help us in all kind. Why our own government is not doing anything for us? All we are asking to do is to come back home. COVID-19 is like wildfire in TNT, and we still want to come back home. And mind you, we are not coming back home with COVID-19. What the government have to know in Trinidad and Tobago is where this community spread come out, because we are not bringing COVID. We are not coming off the plane and running wild. Always taking us into quarantine. And I must commend the Prime Minister of Barbados, Mia Mottley, for housing TNT nationals free of charge, giving us our COVID-19 test free of charge, trying her utmost best to make us feel comfortable. But this is overbearing. My youngest child is 3 years. I miss all my kids' birthday. My children are my world. My kids have online classes and I'm not there. Why all you putting people through this? I need to be back home with my kids. I need to be back home. I'm a born Trinbagonian. First time in my life I have ever traveled. They are traumatizing people's mind. Like they want to bring hate in people. This thing is so unbelievable. I reach as far and I say, I will never travel in my life. I cannot wait to reach back home after God. I will rip up my passport. First, I don't want to travel. People have all manner of things to say about us, but everybody free to own a passport because we are nationals. People said that people went out there to work. Mind you, the Prime Minister and other people went out there to go to school and get a proper education. It's not about that. It's about the citizens wanting to come home. All you're playing with people's mind. All you're lying to the people of Trinidad and Tobago and saying all you're helping us and all you're not helping us. All you're doing is trying to give us exemption. We have to find our way back home. I had an open ticket and I never even get back refund for my ticket. Strangers have outreached me to help me come back home. I am begging and I am pleading to anyone in authority, could you please put my name on the list for call. I have proof stating that you all send me the email stating that I will be accommodated on the flight tomorrow. And when I keep calling Carl stating that there is not, my name is not on the list. Why all you doing people this? We need to come home. People sick out here. People have their family. This is so unbelievable. I can't believe I am from Trinidad and Tobago and my own government is treating us so. And when you hear your story, you're feeling like they're victimizing you just for speaking out. But right now, I have no shame. I have no shame. I just need to come back home to my children. Please.